Hi, how are you guys? It's Jason here. Today we're going to be making some food for red cherry shrimps. As you guys may or may not know, I do have a tank full of red cherries, and today they ran out of food. So I was making some more for them, and I figured, hey, why don't I make a video of it so I can show you guys what I do. My recipe for shrimp food is very basic, however very effective. All I use is baby spinach. You can get this at probably any supermarket near the salad section, and realistically you just need a small pack this big and it will last for months. The reason why I bought this much was because it was a better deal if I bought a lot more, and I figured, hey, I'll probably eat it in salad anyway. So the reason why I chose spinach over all the other vegetables available for shrimp is because spinach has almost all the nutrients that a shrimp would need. Shrimp, they need calcium, magnesium, and potassium. And out of all the vegetables, spinach has the highest levels of all three in one. And that's great. It's fairly simple to make, unlike fish food. Fish food is simple too, but you need to add more than one ingredient usually. But shrimp food, you just need spinach. However, disclaimer, I do feed my shrimp other things. Sometimes I feed them sweet potatoes, sometimes I feed them cooked carrots, sometimes lettuce. However, if you just feed them spinach, it's still really good. So basically how I'm going to prepare the spinach is I'm going to boil it in water for 8 minutes. I do 8 minutes, you can do more, you can do less. I find 8 minutes work for me. If you boil it less, there's going to be more nutrients left in the spinach. However, the membranes in the spinach may not be broken down enough, and the shrimp might have trouble eating it. I boil it until these light green leaves turn dark green. I'll show you what it is, what it's like. So I already boiled it, the spinach. Now the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this plate. And you can choose not to do this, skip this step completely. It doesn't really matter. You can choose to directly put it on paper towels. However, I find this helps getting rid of the water before it goes on the paper towel, and it will save you a lot of paper towels. So yeah, now that I have everything on the plate, I'm just gonna tilt it to one side, let all the water drip down, and that's essentially what you want, the reason why you put it on a plate, just to let the water drip down. So now it's fairly dry, and we're ready for the next step. I have another one done earlier. I'm just gonna do this one first before the other one. All you need is fold the paper towel in half like this. This much should do. Make sure it's thick enough so it can absorb all the moisture. You're just going to roll it up into a simple ball, like really quickly. You can, if it's dripping, just sort of get rid of the water, put it on the paper towel. This step is very important. You need to remember to space it out very evenly, leave enough gaps, because the last thing you want is for the paper towel to not have enough room to absorb all the water. So you're going to have to space it out very evenly so the paper towel can absorb the most water it can. You see how there's gaps right in between here? That means it's still absorbing water. If they're too close together, you'll know because you don't see any dry spots in between, and that's not good because that would mean that your paper towel is oversaturated and you can't put any more, it's not absorbing any more moisture. So you just want to make sure you leave enough gaps here, because if you don't and you put this in the freezer, it's just going to get stuck to the paper towel and then it's going to be hard for you to take it out. At this point, most of the moisture from the spinach should be gone. If you want to roll it a bit, it's fine too. Next step is to put on the dry side. Just transfer it here you don't want to press too hard because you don't want the water to get absorbed at this point, because you're going to freeze it like this. And if there's water on the paper towel, then it's going to stick to the spinach. It's going to stick to the spinach either way, but if you do this, if you try to prevent it from getting wet, it would stick to a lesser degree. And there you go. Boom. You just put this in the fridge, in the freezer, and in around 3 minutes it's going to be ready. 5 minutes probably. And I had another one open. I did this earlier, and the finished product should look like this. If it is dry enough, they should come right off. However, sometimes it doesn't. And if it's stuck like this, you just have to, my freezer is pretty cold, you just have to leave it out for around 30 seconds and then it should come right off. So I got most of mine off. I'm just gonna put it in this Ziploc bag. Yeah, and put it back in the freezer. Hey guys, welcome back. We're back in my room. I know you can't see much in here. I apologize. This is my laptop. The resolution isn't really that good. However, I just wanted to show you guys the final product that we just made. And you just take one out, throw it in, and it should give it a while. When the ice melts, it should sink to the bottom. There you go. Sinking, sinking, sinking. Oh, I don't want it to go in there. I don't want it to go in the Java moss. Oh. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as usual, if you like it, please like it, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a great day.